So I was jacking my car up and I thought I was on a secure jacking spot and I wasn't, and the car slipped off. Luckily I had some stands under there, caught it, I'm fine. But the side skirt is not fine. So today I was supposed to just be doing some fluid checks and fixing the sound from the brakes, but looks like instead I'm going to be fixing my side skirt. I was going to video myself taking this off, but it fell off. As you can see, I had a pretty major break right here. That's what I've got to repair, and then it's going to need to be repainted. But the reason that I use fiberglass is because it's easy to repair. So like even these real custom pieces, like now the pieces here, the fiberglass is still easy enough to repair that it shouldn't be that big of a deal. The good news is the riv nut things, the washer, whatever they're called, well nuts, ripped out of the car and didn't mess up the holes or anything. So I guess that's a bonus to using the rubber well nuts instead of using riv nuts. Because riv nuts, I think the damage would have been much more extensive. Here's the good news about this very terrible situation. I have other things I have to paint anyway, so I was planning on painting them. I'm just going to add this to the list. Let me show you what's going on. When the side skirt got ripped off, it broke at the weakest point, which is right here where I joined the fender and side skirt pieces together, which is actually really good because there's plenty of material here for me to work with, for me to cut some stuff back, lay some more in, and be done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this back, basically make a channel here where the crack is, lay down some fiberglass over it, fiberglass on the backside, sand for about 1,000,000 hours, and then paint on top of it, and it should be good. My goal is to do this tonight. Like, it's on my mind now, it's fresh, and I need to get it over with. I'm ready to get this car done, and I have a deadline set in my mind, so it's very close. So I'm trying to get this done. This is a huge setback. I'm really frustrated about it, but we're going to fix it and make it right. Okay, so the good news is this joint is still really strong. So it broke at its weakest point, but it didn't break all the way up, and this actually still feels okay. It doesn't feel like it's cracked at all. So that's really good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole right here at this crack so the crack doesn't spread. We'll sand this crack back and then add some fiberglass in. I shouldn't have to like hold it in place or do anything kind of crazy to it to get it to keep its shape while I do all the work, which is nice. Yeah. Trying to see on the bright side. Alright, so a tornado came through last night, kind of close to the house, so I didn't get to come out here and work because the weather was just too severe. I don't really trust this structure in heavy winds. So, I let it dry overnight. It's very hard now. I think it actually came out really good because I cut that channel in there. This is almost flush already, which is going to save me a lot of time on body working. And it's strong again. You can see that's not breaking. Alright, so I hit the whole thing with sandpaper all the way up to 400 grit, so it should be smooth enough to paint. I'm going to hit it with some white primer so it's really even, and then we should be ready to paint this thing. So everything is primed and ready to go. I'm going to be painting with this today. This is a Harbor Freight gun, but it's nicer than the ones that I normally get. huge shout out to Rich Campbell. I don't know if I've ever actually shouted him out on the channel, but Rich is one of the dudes that's like made this channel great. You got like Rich, Dan Santana, Three Wheels, One Block, like all these guys that have just like poured into this channel and have donated stuff and given to the channel and encouraged me when I needed encouragement. Like, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. If I missed you in that list, there's more guys. I know there's tons of you guys that love this channel and have donated stuff and have been really encouraging to me, so thank you so much. Richard was like, hey, I got these guns. Do you want them? And I was like, yeah. So he sent me these. There's a detail gun and then like the big, normal size spray gun. Rich actually has this pretty rare 5 Series BMW that is like a custom color from the factory. It was ordered from the factory. It's got like 30 pages, like a full binder of history. And I'm trying to convince him to bring it down here so we could build it on the channel. So if you think Rich should bring his car to Alabama, comment below and let him know that he needs to bring it. All right, so we've got our Harbor Freight gun. It feels, let's see, these things. I've got these things like laying around the shop all over the place. This one feels much better. Like the trigger feels a lot better. But yeah, this one doesn't even look like it's the same gun. So I'm interested to see how this goes. That one's trash. So it seems like these are a little bit of a nicer version of the Harbor Freight gun. So it should be pretty nice. I have sprayed with a nice gun now, so I know what a nice gun should feel like. So we'll see how these things go. Everything's primed and ready. I'm going to pull some screws out, degrease everything, and then we're going to spray over it. This is actually going really well. Because this side skirt broke like 2 days ago, so it's already ready for paint. I'm pretty happy with myself for being disciplined enough to get this thing cranked out. All right, let's paint it. You're excited? Yeah. I'm excited too. All right, we got a package today, and I'm really excited about this. I actually reached out to this company, not because I really needed anything from them, but I just really loved what they're making, and I felt like what they make relates to a lot of you guys, a lot of the guys that watch this channel. And so when I found out about them, I just reached out and said, hey, I think a lot of the guys that watch my show will really, really love your product. So if you have anything you want to send for me to show on the channel, we'd love to. So this isn't like a paid sponsorship.
Can I do it?
Sure. This isn't like a paid sponsorship. I just love this brand. I love what they're doing. And I think you guys will like it too. Good.
Only for me.
It's probably for you. Look out. Watch your hands. Look. It says, welcome to the Fast Kids Club. We hope you enjoy this package. This is from our friends at the Fast Kids Club. Whoa, cool, dude. Look at this. So, this place. Oh, cool. Look, you got a hat. That is rad, dude. That is so sick. Sorry about the wind noise if it's in there. I'm getting a new microphone, so hopefully that'll go away. You guys know I love my family, I love my kids, and my kids love cars. And so, yeah, it's for you. So I found this company. I'll show you in just a minute what these are. But I found this company because of this book. This is ABCs for Future Race Car Drivers, and I am like, you guys probably seen them on Instagram. But when I saw this book, actually one of you guys sent me this in my Instagram direct messages, and I was like, man, this is something that I gotta show people. So it's ABCs for Future Race Car Drivers. A is for axle, B is for battery, D is for dipstick. Let's go to T. I think T is my favorite. R is for rotary for you guys. T is for turbo. That's right. You say turbo?
Turbo!
See, it works. So, very, very cool book. We will be reading these and learning all of those things. You want to open this one? You want to look at it? Here you go. It's yours. Yes, it's yours. And that one's going to be your brother's. So anyway, yeah, so they make these books, which are really awesome. Great gifts. Obviously, they've got hats that are kid size. These hats are kid size, so my kid's got a massive head, but it fits him. pretty well, so that's cool. He's not really into hats. That'll probably have to go to his brother. And then they have all these cool like kids shirts. Eat, Sleep, Race. This is like the Toy Story font. Eat, Sleep, Race. Eat, Sleep, Race. And Eat, Sleep, Race. Like I said, this is not like they're not paying me for this. I just think this is a great idea, and I'm hoping that maybe we can work with them in the future, because like it's the same. We're going for the same people. I'm looking for dads that want to build cool cars. That's what you guys are, or you at least aspire to be dads that want to build cool cars. And this is some cool stuff for my kids as well. So thank you so much, Fast Kids Club. I love this stuff. Guys, if you want to support Fast Kids Club, there's a link in my description. You can go check out all the stuff they offer. It's really cool stuff, especially if you got a kid like me that just wants to drive all the time. Like, this is awesome. So thank you guys so much. Back to the video. So I know there's some mixed feelings about this. A lot of you guys have been telling me to get rid of the door molding, but I actually like molding. I think it looks good on these cars, especially the ones that were designed for it. And so I wanted to continue it onto the body kit. Now, here's what you're also going to notice is there's a crack right here, and then obviously some damage there. That's something I didn't notice when I was doing all of this work. So I'm going to have to pull this fender off, and repaint it. But I'll do that in a different video. I'm not going to go back into painting for this one. So for this one, I'm going to install my molding pieces. These are the ones that were originally taken off the car. Yeah. We're going to put these on, and I cut them down a little bit so they'd fit this fender a little bit, but I think it's going to make the body kit really flow with the rest of the car, and it'll look a little bit less like they're just stuck on top of everything else. Oh, this is double-sided tape. You guys saw this in the turn signal video, so it's the same stuff. I bought a lot of it because it's super useful. Push it down hard.
I did it.
that was really hard. You were shaking. All right. So yeah, it's the same thing here. You're just gonna remove this backing. Don't drive that on Daddy's car. You crazy? You crazy? Ha 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 ha. Fake laughing is funny. Huh?
Does this car work?
It works. Yeah.
Oh. Does it say boom, boom, boom?
Yes. It also says whoosh. And you do that. That's not the same.
It is.
Okay. Alright guys, that is the end of this video, but I have some exciting news for those of you who have stuck around through the whole thing. First of all, thank you for sticking around for the whole video. It helps this channel out a lot if you watch the entire video. The more you watch, the more my videos get surfaced. The more they get surfaced, the more people see. The more people see, the more we can do. And the more we can do, the faster I can quit my day job to be full-time on YouTube. Or something close to full-time in cars, I don't know. But I'm going for full-time. That's the goal. Now, I am talking a lot, but it's because I'm So yes, I'm talking a lot, but it's because I have some super exciting news right now behind you, like right there. I can see it, but you can't, is the Audi. And it's got more than one color on it. It is starting to get liveried up. It's actually almost done being liveried up. I've been working a little bit ahead of schedule for the past month or so that we could do this. the car is going to be revealed in its final form in 2 weeks. It was going to be next week because it will actually be done next week. It's going to take us a few days to get the video finished and put out there. So I'm going to say 2 weeks. So not this coming Sunday, but the next one, we are going to be revealing the Audi, and the giveaway will be starting. I'll go over all the rules on that day. We're going to do a big premiere. I'm going to watch the video with you. I think the way that works on YouTube is like we can talk in the middle of it, kind of like a live stream thing. So we'll figure that out, and it's going to be awesome. So get ready. It's coming. Like, guys, we're like 2 weeks out for real. Like, we're actually 2 weeks out, and the car looks so sick. Like, you thought it looked good before the livery. It looks really awesome now. Shout out to 5JH Designs. It looks killer, bro. Of course, you know that because you've already seen it. So don't share those pictures with anybody. All right, so you can see my vinyl back here. I've got more coming because I actually ran out of yellow. But it's gonna be. I'm excited, so I'm rambling. I'm gonna stop rambling. All right, so but next week. So I know you're wondering. Okay, 2 weeks is the reveal. What are we gonna do next week? No, I'm not gonna show you the livery. I'm not gonna show you that process till after. I want you to see the car for the first time with it complete. Like, I think it's gonna be really awesome. And then I've got a video for the livery. I'll show you how I'm doing that and all that cool stuff the week after. Next week, I'm going to be showing you a build that you do not know about. So, I have a few cars that some of you guys know about. This one, I don't know. Very few know about. The Patreon crew knows about this car. I don't think anybody else does. And so I've got a video that's coming out next week about this car. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. We have a loose plan, but really going to judge how you guys receive it, or if you do, to see if we're going to build it or not. So the video will come out next Sunday of us working on the car for the first time. It is such a stupid car. It's cool. It's awesome. It is totally awesome, but it's so dumb. And so I think you guys are going to love it, but that'll come out that Sunday, and then the next week we will reveal the Audi. All right, I know it's a lot of words, but I'm taking advantage of the fact that you stayed around for this whole video, so I know you're a true fan of this channel, so thank you so much. It's exciting times, guys. It's exciting times. Maybe the most exciting time in the past year. All right, so I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not subscribed and you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. If you love this video, you're gonna love every video we make. So you guys are awesome. I will see you very soon.